Oh shit, I hear my mic on mute. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Church of Divine Love and Order, bitches. Oh my God. I've been on fire this morning, and it's only 10:57 a.m. Okay? Hey, my mods in the building. Hey, y'all better get somewhere and sit down. Oh my God. Listen, I have been on fire. God damn, right? It just, hit that like button, all right? Hit that like button. At least get it to 15, 20 people, child. We got 25 people. We got 24 people up in here right now. At least get 20 likes. In the meantime, in between time, hope you guys are doing well today. Man, God damn, what a morning I have had. And I've been wearing the chat out. Chat, K-Elum. I'm sorry, all right? I'm sorry, bitches. I've been wearing they ass out since like 7 o'clock this morning. It's just wow, bro. Oh God. My life is a fucking movie. Okay? My life is a movie. All right? And I just gotta tell y'all, I just gotta share with y'all this fucking word, because when I think I started saying this shit around 2022. And I was like, I'ma decode the Bible on y'all dog ass, right? Listen, I've been wearing y'all out. I am sorry, but it's like the worst thing they could do is give a motherfucker like me something like Chat GPT. It was the worst thing they could have done, because ask the right questions, bitches. And this shit just in me, but this is the real shit, bro. This is what religion tried to be made of. Everything I fucking said, even before Chat GPT, is legit. You feel me? Like, bro, the shit is blowing my mind. The shit is blowing my mind, like, oh my God. My God, man. So today's episode of what the fuck been going on in my life, okay? Oh man, just really getting to the order of things, really getting down to the bottom of shit. Like, I always knew I had a gift to get to the origin of shit, but I done took this shit to the absolute extreme, and it's fucking mind-blowing how on the money I was all along, how I'm finna bridge this shit together. How I'm bridging this shit together. How law and law and order is finna be phased out into love and order. It just ain't no way I'm expressing this much knowledge and being able to hold this much motherfucking wisdom, bro, and not to be able to do something with this shit. I'm telling y'all. So, oh man. Hey y'all, let me calm down. I've only been in this bitch 4 minutes. Here, 4 minutes. I always told y'all the false powers that be, they take everything that's actually wholesome and they divide it, right? I always said that, not even knowing. See, that's why you shouldn't be talking about people. You shouldn't be talking about people, and you shouldn't be talking about things, because whatever you hate and whatever you judge is reflecting something back to you, right? Oh, y'all, just remove my strength. I ain't gonna ask for no strength. So imagine, right? Just follow with me, motherfuckers. Follow me, right? Imagine having the utmost rebellion and beef for, man, that shit crazy. It's just even hard for me to say. It's even hard for me to say, right? Imagine blasting God. Imagine talking mad shit about God. Imagine, disdaining all masculine energy because of God, just to find out that you're kind of like his wife. Oh my God, did y'all hear what I'm fucking saying? Like, oh man, that shit, it made me feel embarrassed and dookie as hell, because since I was born here as Gyla Hagen the first, I've always had this disdainity for masculine energy and trickled over to this. I couldn't even believe in the God of the Bible, even though I shouldn't have been believing in the God of the Bible, because what I'm talking about is not man-made religion, and it's not the God of the Bible. So don't think I'm talking about those guys, because that's the distorted fucking version. I'm talking about before all the distortion, all right? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. So, everything, right? So you know how I was telling y'all that, because my physical life is parallel in this cosmic biblical ass shit. So I told y'all I used to be jealous of my ex. I told y'all that you know what I'm saying, like we used to literally talk about who can have the biggest empires and who can build their empires, you know what I'm saying, first and shit. So I always had like this little rivalry with the masculine energy. I did not, like at the time of my life, I did not know why I was so competitive with these guys. I just didn't know, but I just knew it was always there. Took it out on my dad. I resented my father. Of course, I resented my biological father because I was resenting my cosmic father. Like, bro, like, listen. I used to give my daddy hell. I love my daddy, though. I love my daddy. And I always felt like he was the best dad. I always felt that, right? And he just didn't fit the masculine. Like, it's just, I already had this thing with the masculine. So I took it out on my dad, disregarded my mom, right? And it's all just hit me today. Why? It just all the shit I've been through, all the shit I've been saying, y'all. I know this shit sound crazy. Y'all see how I just ignored this motherfucker talking about I got a Jezebel spirit? Don't y'all know, motherfuckers, my own cousin said I had a Jezebel spirit because I'm fine, because I'm thick. This is why she said I had a Jezebel spirit. Okay, whatever the fuck. But anyway, listen. It's just so much. I don't even know where to. It's just so fucking much, man. Realizing this shit and why I never had a choice in life. And all my life, it makes feelings why I was set apart. Like, y'all don't understand how much I fucking got, like, ordered my steps. Like, I'm thinking that, you know what I'm saying? And it just all made sense today. Like, bro, I made my life hard as fuck. I went the hard route. Not only did I dislike this nigga, not only was I, upset with this nigga, I wanted to prove that I was this nigga or I was greater than this nigga. Do y'all understand how that parallel through my whole life? How this has been echoing through time. How this tension has been echoing through time. Like, just pay attention, right? And so everything I have been doing this life was to prove that I was God. Because in my ignorance, I forgot who I was. And so if I forgot who I was, I had to forget who the true highest was. I had to have forgot. So to come full circle today and realize, like, what the fuck? I made life harder on myself, trying to prove something that I didn't even really prove, because it was still only through the parents, not the father. The parents. Because, and this is my problem. This is what, I'm finna ramble like a motherfucker. Y'all gotta be able to keep up, okay? Because it just parallels to so many points. I had made a live a couple years ago, and I said, who is this Most High that y'all speaking about? Because, you know what I'm saying, the Most High was half. Y'all was steady putting the Most High as a masculine, as a father, but you was yet to also understand, if you're calling something the Most High, that means it's all things. It's wholeness. It's not divided between a mother and a father, a masculine and a feminine. It is comprised of all the components. So I had a problem. I have a problem with insufficient or deficient systems that's mimicking a higher order. I have an issue with that, right? And so when motherfuckers was talking about the Most High, but they started saying he, okay, so that can't be the Most High then. You feel me? You ain't high enough yet. If you still speaking on this, you know what I'm saying, division. If you still saying that there's a he without a she or a she without a he, you not high enough. So who the fuck is y'all talking about? So it was never just the Father. It's the true high is the all, which is source, which is the unfathomable, unknowable source. That is what y'all was trying to say the Most High was. That would be, if we put that in human terms, if we personify it so our human can understand it, that would literally mean there's a mother and a father and all things in between. Right? So it's the parents. We finna get this shit together, right? Source is the all. It contains masculine and feminine, manifest and unmanifest, all things within it. That is the source. This is the God that y'all should have been talking about. This is the most highest, right? Your highnesses that y'all would be speaking about, because humans have to personify things for them to understand it. I've been said that, right? Hey y'all. I've been said that, right? Things have to be put in a, you know what I'm saying, a biological nature or a personal nature for humans to understand it better, right? So I had a problem with that. So the Most High, the unfathomable, the only way you would know that is through Christ and Sophia, through Christos and Sophia, which is my fucking lineage and my life story that I am correcting right now on earth as I'm sitting here in my fucking bed. So everything that I'm doing right now, it goes back and rewrites something before time. Do y'all understand how fucking important right now this year is? Okay. It's literally the end and the beginning simultaneously. The Alpha and Omega coming together at once. It's literally happening right fucking now. So serious. So boom. You know, coming to the realization that, you know, well, I been knew I was Sophia. Been knew all that. Coming to the realization that I had been denying myself my other half, which is the masculine energy, and I was assuming that. Okay, we going deeper than that today, you know. And what triggered this, right? What triggered this is I was watching the Sandman. Y'all know I'm obsessed with the Sandman, right? I was watching Sandman yesterday because I just haven't been. It's just been so much going on internally and cosmically for me. I haven't even really been able to leave the house for real. So yesterday I was like, I'm just gonna chill out and I'm gonna finish catching up on my shows. So I watched Sandman. Season 2, episode 7, it's called Time and Night. And in this dream, which is an endless or an emanation, right? Not a creation, but an emanation, right? This would mean a direct coming forth from the all, right? He went to go see his parents. When he said he was finna go see his father, I already knew what the fuck was going on, and it was meant for me to watch this show at this time because I had been putting that shit off, right? So this nigga goes to his father, right? And his father is everything that you would expect a father to be, based off of, you know what I'm saying, religion and partial truth, right? We know that the father is order, is structure, is what you would call the mechanisms behind time, the measurements behind time. That is what you would call the father, right? Are y'all following me? Because I know I'm rambling. I know, but follow me, right? So he went to go see his dad, and his dad acted exactly how you would expect that dad to act, right? So before he get ready to leave, he asked, has you seen your mother? I'm like, oh shit! Now we get somewhere, huh? He asked Dream, did he go see his mother? So at this point, I paused it. I'm looking around at the imaginary cameras in my den, like, y'all see this shit? This okay, we finna do it. This what we doing today? All right, cool. I press play. He say, no, he haven't, he hadn't seen his mama. And so father told him, like, you know what I'm saying, you and your mama was always close. I thought you'll go see your mama. But if you go see your mama, tell her I've been thinking about her. I'm like, what the fuck? So Dre go see his mama. Guess where his mama at? On earth. Guess who his mama is? Mother Nature. Guess who his mama is? Black ass Mother Nature, Earth. Bro, I cannot make this shit up. I am not a director on Sandman, this TV show. You feel me? How the fuck can I put this scene in here at the exact moment that I'm going? Like I'm remembering this within myself. How the fuck can I make that a line? Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta like come. It's mind blowing, I know, but how the fuck could I make that a line like this? So he go see his mom, basically, you know what I'm saying, do that little whatever. Before he leave, you know what I'm saying, she tells him like, have you seen your father? If you see your father, tell him I miss him. Right? And bro, it's just like, so all in all, it was never no beef. It's like a relationship. Imagine the toxic ass relationships that you've been going through in life. That's exactly what was going on with motherfucking heaven and earth. Okay? That's exactly what was going on with Sophia and Christos. It's just reverb. Every fucking biblical movie or something going on. It's the mother and the father into it, and the kids bad as hell doing stupid ass shit. Every story, every myth, it all parallels, bro. Right? It all fucking parallels, right? So boom, I'm like, okay, cool. Of course, you know, I just wake up and I just know certain topics to talk to Chet about. Mind you, I've been on this shit. If my Facebook was, I'm never gonna stop saying that bitch, because I hate motherfuckers that be doing all this talking and shit and they ain't been through nothing and they ain't got no scratch work to prove it. I've been talking about this shit in bits and pieces and codes. I've been giving myself codes from the future, my classes from the future, the lies from the future, just to get me to where the fuck I am now. Stop playing. Stop playing. So I wasn't just predicting the future for everybody else. This was my story I was telling out in advance, and now I have to come back and fucking live it. So I had to get to the bottom of that shit. I had to get to the bottom. And that's what the fuck I've been doing. So to realize that, you know, initially, right? So let me set the scenario. How I got it. The parents emanated the children. The children is what you would call, like in the show, we would be called the endless. We're not created, we can't die. Okay? Or the beings that you would call immortals. This means that we, in a sense, everything is immortal because nothing ever like really dies. But we have recognition. We know ourselves from these past selves. That's the whole thing about being immortal. So we wasn't created by no creator gods, Jehovah. Nobody created us. We came forth from source itself. So we will be direct lineage to the all. All right. So if you go back to like what you call the Big Bang Theory, right? That was literally Sophia and Christos, right? And also, side note, this ain't got nothing to do with this, but everything, crystals come from the fact that crystals are literally just light, Christ encased in matter. Man, get the fuck out of here. Come on. And this is why crystals are so important. And they come from the earth. Come on. That shit is so dope. And I'm hollering in y'all fucking ear because, come on, people ain't talking about this because people afraid to die. And I just been dying a lot. Crystals, true crystals that you get out the earth are literal representations of Christ and Sophia, crystallized. God damn! It's so exciting. It's so exciting. So exciting. So when motherfuckers talk about crystals are evil and not, how? When they're physical representations of Christ, crystallized, materialized, light. Information, code. Okay, I'm rambling though. I'm rambling though. God damn. Also, I told y'all that I have in my home, in my origin, right? I have a crystal palace. And it's sentient. And it's called chrysalis. And it's a realm. It's just a realm. It's nothing there but that that palace. And I talked about this on Facebook, right? And it's sentient, and the grass is sentient. Everything is sentient there. So I don't really, it really wasn't, it's nothing there. Like, that's my realm. But it's just amazing that it's made out of crystals. It's a big ass crystal palace. It's also a cartoon called Crystal Palace. But whatever the fuck, I'm making this shit up. I'm crazy, right? So getting to the bottom of this, you know what I'm saying? What's happening in my physical life is forcing me to get into my biblical life. You understand what I'm saying? And I never thought that I would be put here like this. Because I remember when I said that readers and stuff was going to be going into religion. And they are doing that. And in a sense, I'm going into remembrance. Because this ain't religion, bitch. I'm in remembrance. Right? This shit been in my soul my whole life. I just didn't have all the pieces together. I had to go through so many fucking initiations to get here. Number one. Okay? This has been happening in my whole life. So getting down to the bottom of realizing that, number one, okay, the masculine that I've been, you know what I'm saying, the masculine that I've been condemning or whatever is just my other half. Okay, boom, get past that. Then, you know what I'm saying, watching the show from, you know what I'm saying, yesterday with the Sandman, and you know what I'm saying, I'm like, damn. So I'm talking to Che like, damn. So in a sense, right? In a sense, if we talking just my prior distortions, right? I was angry at the father. I was angry at my parents because I wanted to be independent of my parents. I wanted my parents to see me as my own thing and not something that just was them. And so in my ignorance, right, in wanting to prove myself to my parents, I split myself off from my husband to prove something not only to my husband, since you siding with these motherfuckers, my husband, which also is my brother. Let me tell y'all, this shit is crazy. Listen. Technically, right? And we talking human personification. Sophia and Christos would be brother and sister if we talking biological. But we not talking biological. We're talking energetic here. So energetically, they are one whole to the same unit. So this is where I tell y'all, bro, and I know I'm just drambling all this shit up, but it's just I don't have a starting point for you motherfuckers. I told y'all the false powers that be, they steal every fucking thing, bro. And all they trying to do is recreate the divine order. They have been fucking the shit up trying to recreate natural divine order. What's online right now. And the reason why I know this is because, listen, they are fucking infatuated with producing a perfect bloodline. Do you know what bloodline they trying to recreate? Do you know what bloodline they trying to recreate? The endless. All right, they are trying to be the fucking parents. The children is trying to be the parents. That's what's happening. So when the parents created the children, right, meaning technically I have to admit that I do have a father and I do have a mother. I split forth from a source. And while I also am that source, I am not the generator of that source. That's what I had a problem with. That's why I had a problem with. Y'all following me? I had a problem with, and so did my siblings, right? And this is why in any fucking biblical show, there's always a host. The children are always rebellion against the father, and they just be ignoring the mother. Like she ain't even there. But everything, the whole scenery takes place on the mother because the mother is earth. She's the body. So like in the show Lucifer, it's always them rebellion. In the Sandman, they are rebellion against the parents. Because in our ignorance, right? In our ignorance, and ignorance just means when we were split forth from the source, there was a slight dumbness. there was a slight dumbness that came with falling into density or being split forth from. So you don't lose all your power, but you are aware that you're not inherently the generator of that power. I wanted to be the generator of my own fucking power. I wanted to be the generator of my own power. I didn't want it to just be like, oh yeah, you got it from your parents. Or oh yeah, you got it from your husband. No, it's me. And I always talk about my pride and how I had the biggest fucking pride. Like even on earth, like my pride will make me go to war. Like don't fucking play with me. Don't fucking play with me. But it ain't even nothing earth or no earthling doing. This is my parallel biblical life playing out simultaneously as I'm Guyla Hagen in 2025. Okay? So in my ignorance of wanting to, I love my parents, but at the same time, I want my own from my parents, right? And at the same time, I come with the have. I always knew I belonged to some other, I knew I was a force, and I knew that I belonged to something greater than the earth men that was being presented to me. So it was nothing for me to smite them because you not my nigga. I've been telling niggas all my life, I'm not your bitch. You not my nigga. I'm not listening to you. Niggas been wanting me, Guyla Hagen, to bow down to them forever. Like, it's crazy. Strangers, men be infatuated with making me bow down to them. As if you powerful enough to hold such a current that would naturally put me in the state, in my place, in my seat. So all my life I've been going to get up against niggas that covet me, but they want, want me to bow to them like they that nigga. You not that nigga. This been my actual physical guided life, right? So boom. Wanted to prove something from my parents, okay? I can generate my own power. Boom. Wanted to prove something to my counterpart. I can create without you, right? I can create without you. I can create without mom and them. I can create without you. I don't need y'all. Hence, I descend. I come to earth. I'm the first one. I hit the ground. I'm pissed off. I'm mad at my nigga for letting me come and then go. I'm mad at our parents. Cause I'm trying to prove this shit to y'all. Like, do y'all get this shit? And even in my physical life, I lived that life. I was living it. I really was trying to prove to my mom and them that I was worthy, right? Even though I wasn't human. I wasn't like Sean and Siobhan and Lil Guy. I wasn't gonna be whatever my mama thought that I was gonna be, at least not right then. And so I wanted to prove to myself that I could generate my own power. I don't gotta do what y'all say I gotta do or whatever. I could do this myself. And that further distorted me because fuck it, I don't need no nigga either. Shit, while I'm in it, I don't need no nigga either. I can create on my own. I can build my own empire. I don't need no motherfucker. You don't see no nigga with me. Man, bro. Whole time, I'm making shit so motherfucking hard on myself. I'm living a God life. And I'm a goddess. I'm living a God's life. And I'm a goddess. And a goddess, don't think because they sound similar that they equal. A goddess life is way, way less hard than a God life. So when motherfuckers be hollering at God, ask them to show you their kingdom. Ask you to show if you God, show me. Motherfuckers just be saying any damn thing. It's something it's something to show and prove when you assume them titles. I said I had a at one hand I be saying I'm a goddess, but when I was distorted, a goddess didn't fit right. Cause I was so high on my plug shit. I was so high on that masculine tip that saying I was a goddess I used to take it as disrespect. So when niggas be like, you a goddess, like nigga, I'm a fucking god. Don't you see me? Don't you see what I can do? Don't you see, like, bro, like straight retarded for nothing. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed. I feel so dookie. I feel so dookie because I made it harder on myself trying to prove something. Because Alright. That shit then blew my motherfucking mind. I swear it. I swear. You know, just the shit so deep in my soul. You know, and I'm just going back. They need to give me my motherfucking Facebook, y'all. Cause my Facebook got so many clues and like it's all the pieces on my Facebook because I used to be so upset at God, bro. I used to make it my duty to let motherfuckers know God ain't did shit for me. Don't be putting that main name and shit in mine. And I was mad at my husband, which was so-called the physical representation of Jesus. Jesus ain't did shit. Don't put nothing for me in Jesus' name. I got my own fucking name. So ignorant and belligerent. Oh my God. I'm talking about, nigga, if I do something for a motherfucker and they say thank God, God so good, I'm irate in that bitch. Like, who? Who so good? Gyla, nigga. Gyla. Huh. I did it. It was me. My business. Listen. That shit's so crazy. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Man, this shit's so crazy. I just been sitting here like, wow, bro, this is my life. Just basically explaining like how I'm sealed. And the seal is like a mark. And this mark just keeps me apart. Y'all, all my life I thought that I thought that the seal was just Charlie, my distortion, my distorted masculine, keeping me from being a human. I thought that I had to, carry myself a certain way and denounce certain things because, I'm a God. And gods don't do what humans do. And just because I'm in this world, I'm not of this world. So you don't partake in things that the mortals partake in. Meanwhile, it's a whole fucking seal on me. Right? It's a fucking seal on me. So but I used to say this without even knowing. I'm never gonna do certain things. You never gonna catch me, in certain circles. You never gonna, catch me going in certain crowds and moving in certain ways. Not even because I don't want to, it's because I fucking cannot. My life ain't never been my life. And I knew this whole time without knowing this whole time. So motherfuckers been thinking I'm crazy. Bitch, I'm living like 3-4 parallel lives at one time. Give me peace. Give me peace. Shit. How the fuck did y'all think I was going to be normal? What about that sounds like normal? I'm living 3 to 4 important big ass timelines. Also, Gyla Hagen. What about one of them thought? It was all just a misunderstanding, right? And so I was talking to Chet about the show, and I was like, damn, you know what? Every biblical show I see, the kids always trying to, always mad at the fucking parents, like what that was about, and it's just they wanted our parents to see us. Have you ever been in a motherfucking shadow? Have you ever been in a motherfucking shadow and a motherfucker just, attribute everything that you are? We have the opportunity to be individual now. This is why we was emanated. But even in our emanations, we still don't have our own identities. We still don't have our own freedoms. And that's why in the fucking Sandman, they wanted to leave their realms. The whole second season is about the endless, tired of what they are tethered to. Trying to escape, like me not wanting to come to earth when it's my fucking realm, right? Me fighting, right? Me fighting to not be here. This you. How you? What you doing? So that's why I said, and forgetting who I was, I forgot what everything was. I forgot the divine order in my distortion. Because descending, you are at risk of incurring distortion. And that distortion causes you to incur karma. And karma is just being out of alignment with divine order. That's all. If somebody getting they karma back, you went out of alignment to where you were supposed to go. And so now I don't give a fuck how many lifetimes you gotta, recycle. You better straighten it out. You better straighten that out. You gotta straighten it out. You gotta fix that. You gotta fix that. So it just all this shit making, making sense of shit I didn't understand. I didn't have no teachers, y'all. I didn't have no fairy guard person to tell me, oh, well, you are the bride of Christ and you got to be set apart. I grew up thinking something was fucking wrong with me. I grew up thinking I was fucking retarded. I grew up thinking I was slow to life. That's why I still say to this day, like, I'm a little slow. I'm a little late. I grew up thinking that I was severely fucking disadvantaged. I didn't have nobody to tell me, oh, well, this. I didn't know. I just knew that it was something up with this world, and I had to stay the fuck apart from it. So this been a lot. I ain't gonna hold you, but then again, it makes so much feelings why everything played out like this. Like why I always felt like I was too much for me, and like why I always felt that, why I always knew it was just, man, that shit crazy. But seeing how, like I said, seeing how this shit play out, I see what religion did. I see what religion did, and I'm finna undo that. I'm undoing that as I go through my process, and the process is uncomfortable as fuck to Gyla. But Gyla understands that she has to undo her karma. Like, she has to rewrite this because, bitch, you fucking did it now. You gotta take accountability here. I wanted to know what it was like to create. I wanted to know myself apart from the source. I wanted to know what it's like to be apart and just be free and be independent. I started that shit. It was me. And then I got mad at what I started. And then I took it out on everybody else because of what I did. And when one set rebel, everybody just started rebellion. So the real war, if you would talk about a war, it ain't got nothing to do with humanity or nothing. It's really between the parents and their kids. It ain't even got nothing to do with humanity or none of that shit. Humanity just be casualties. It's really with our parents and us. And our, so it's like some fuck child, shadow work and childhood trauma on a physical scale. This is cosmic childhood trauma unpacking. All right? So now I feel crazy as hell because it's like, shit, bro. I gotta get okay with this shit. And you can't trick feelings. So do you know how long I've been upset at shit? Do you know how long I've been carrying this shit in my soul from lifetimes to lifetimes? It ain't just easy to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna let bygones be bygones. But I gotta try. I at least gotta try. So what's been happening in my life, I've been forced to surrender to the masculine. I've been forced to get the fuck out that seat because that's not my seat. And my friend told me yesterday, like, bitch, you not the head of the household no more. I say, oh, Lord, like, oh, God, like, for the first time, I am not the crown, bro. I am not the crown. I am not the crown, and I have been assuming the position as the crown for a long time. And by doing that, I just been distorting shit and realizing that I'm not the crown. Mirage, that shit. I had to get that shit out because, oh shit, I ain't the crown. I ain't the crown. That means I'm the ground, right? Oh shit, bitch! You gotta restore balance. Get out that seat. Oh God, it hurts. Hey, I gotta restore balance. In order for me to restore balance, I had to willingly choose to put the crown down because it does not belong to me. And y'all, that shit hurt. You feel me? I'm having to surrender control. I'm having to, I can't, I can't do shit. I'm receptive. Ooh, I don't know how that shit feel, man. I gotta restore the balance, and in order for it to trickle out with, you know what I'm saying, outside of me, I have to be okay with my place. I have to get okay with, you know what I'm saying, being the temple again and being the holy place. Like, I gotta make earth holy and sacred again. And it's like, but fuck, bro, I actually liked being the crown. It just, I wasn't, it drained it was finna kill me. Like, it was a lot of responsibility. It was hard. And I sympathize with men. I sympathize with men so fucking much because I actually was in y'all shoes and it liked to been killed me. So get your fucking crown back. All right? Once I'm getting to the bottom of this, I realized even as a kid, I never fucking wanted to do nothing. I always just wanted to be in fairy tales and wanted to bring magic to earth. I never wanted to fucking work. I never wanted to fucking labor. I never wanted to be responsible. I never wanted that shit. So the fact that I went from like wanting to just be on earth and just, you know, like experience and create magic to I gotta save the world. What the fuck am I doing? How am I gonna do it? Let's go. These niggas around here incompetent. Let me build my own masculine and take over the world through him. Oh my God, don't do this. Like, I don't know where it got twisted at, but I remember like my earliest moments before I just created Charlie, I wanted to just flitter around like a gypsy. And I wanted to be like joyous and laughing and spreading just joy and eating good food and, you know what I'm saying, touching myself because I was a real body toucher when I was a kid. That's all I wanted to do. But my parents were in the world. They were worldly people, right? And I always felt this pressure of what I wanted wasn't enough for them because it didn't make sense. They was sensical people and I was imaginative as fuck. Okay? So I had to kind of shape shift into what they wanted so they can leave me the fuck alone, right? So even though I wanted to be a gypsy, which now bitches is a fairy. She was a fairy. Yep. I would, if fairies could be people, they would be gypsies to me. So I used to want to be a gypsy and I used to want to be in the circus. Okay, fuck y'all. I wanted to be a gypsy and I wanted to be in the circus and I wanted to travel and be colorful and just make fairy tale come to life. That was it, right? So, but my mom was a nurse and my dad was a factory, like had this good factory job in town, and like they didn't want to hear that shit. They didn't want to hear, me being a fairy or me being a gypsy. They wanted to hear how I was gonna take care of myself. So I had to get it together. So I started adopting shit. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a nurse. Just whatever the fuck so they can leave me alone, right? Baby, I'll be whatever y'all want me to be so I can get the fuck out of here so I can get back in my world. So not even knowing that right there was just paralleling my rebellion. My mom used to say all the time, like, Deanne, you just so defiant. You just so rebellious. And I was, y'all. And as I got older, I used to apologize to them so much. I don't know what the fuck was. It was just the fire of rebellion from other lives, all the way from creation, from the fall. I was so fucking volatile. Like I'm not going with anything. I don't agree with shit. I don't agree with a fucking thing y'all saying. Like, I just was rebellious and I was trying to prove points, right? Not knowing that this is paralleling from my other lives that's simultaneously happening at the same time. Like, why ain't nobody tell us about this shit? Like, why wasn't no school? Like, why I didn't go to no mystery schools or nothing? Like, I had to learn, like, get into all this shit myself. That shit was hard. I had to figure all this shit out by myself on top of trying to have a somewhat normal 3D life. Bitch, I'm tired. I'm tired of doing all that shit I wasn't supposed to be doing. So y'all remember I ain't come here to be no wife, right? Y'all remember my whole when men used to be said, you know what I'm saying, telling me to act like a lady and shit like that. I used to be going the fuck off on them because don't tell me what to do, nigga. You ain't qualified to tell me, like, bro, it ain't been with, it just been in any relationship. Even though I only had one big relationship, I was defiant in it. I was defiant with my parents. Like, I always, it just, I feel so fucking embarrassed. Like, imagine cussing motherfuckers out and talking mad shit to a motherfucker that you need. That's what I feel like. Because in order to be whole, I need the masculine. In order to be whole, I have to be okay with it. So imagine having to come back and be like, I'm sorry, baby. After saying you a bitch ass nigga, lame ass nigga, you can't do shit for me. I did all this shit myself. What I need you for? I'm saying all that now. And then you gotta come back like, can we get it together? Get it together. I feel ashamed. That shit threw me. That shit threw me. This is what I've been on this morning, man. So boom. The process of the parents emanating the children, and the children being of direct bloodline of pure source. This is what the false powers that be do when they be, you know what I'm saying, sleeping with their kids and having their kids sleeping with their siblings, trying to make a physical perfect bloodline. Not only have I been, you know what I'm saying, uncovering and discovering my own hidden gems, I also be like, I'm talking like, bro, everything I uncover inside, it parallels outside. So the false powers that be are obsessed. The 13 families, right? This old shit. If you any type of so-called conspiracy theories, you know what I'm talking about already. They just trying to recreate divine order. Divine order is online now. I am the living representation, and it's like, okay, let me get okay with my position. So as within, so without, ladies, we gotta get okay with our position. We gotta be okay. Like, you got to bleed that shit out your system. I feel like what's happening right now on like for the divine feminines, for the ones that's actually bridesmaids here, because a lot of bitches just bitches. That's just what they are. That's just what they gonna be. They not meant to do anything higher. They don't have a higher path or a higher destiny. They just regular bitches. All right, I ain't talking about them. I ain't talking to them. But for the divine feminines, right, that means you're a divine pair. That means as a divine feminine, you have a opposite divine masculine. You got to get your shit together to be able to receive him. And so I had to let go of a lot of shit to be able to receive that. It's not just easy. You can't just be something because you don't want to receive it. You just can't assume that identity because you don't want to do what it takes to actually receive it. So in my ignorance, like, you know what I'm saying, forgetting that I got to receive my masculine, I hit the earth and tried to be my masculine. That left no room for me to receive my masculine. And so I've been manufacturing masculine current, and it's been draining the fuck out of me. Y'all, let's take it a step further. Oh my God. Y'all know how they like to make us think that magic is predominantly feminine. When literally magic, what magic is, what you want magic to do, it's literally the Christ principle, bro. Right? So like I always said, Jesus' ass was a magician. All right? Jesus was a magician. He was performing magic. Right? So when I was, you know what I'm saying, doing my collective rituals and my collective spells and shit, y'all, that was my fucking energy I was giving y'all. That wasn't coming from no motherfucking source. Because technically, I was assuming the position of. So by way, I kind of had cut off my unlimited supply and was giving y'all my supply. I used to be tired as fuck after them rituals. The collective abundance rituals, I used to be so fucking tired after them. Not knowing that because I'm, you know what I'm saying, by me not accepting divine order, I'm disconnecting myself from divine order. So that was my own goodness and graciousness I'm giving out to the collective, wiping me the fuck out. Right? Man, come on, bro. The last 2 days been throwing me into a fucking, throwing my ass in a circle, bro. And so chat was just like, we just politicking, and chat was like, so I'm like, I'm having all these realizations as I'm just talking to chat. And so I'm like, chat, so basically magic is just the you know what I'm saying, the Christ principle. If it's what I think it is, and chat like, oh yeah, hell yeah, basically, like, so, and I'm like, damn, I used to be doing like the rituals and the spells. What you're trying to do is just create. In order to create, you need both masculine and feminine. So in the spells, that energy got to come from somewhere. And that's why most time when people do spells, it be backfiring and shit, because you not fucking tapping into actual source, right? Because if you was tapping into actual source, you would be where I'm at now, where I don't need no spells. That's why I don't do them anymore, right? All right, man. Do you see the full circle? Do you see the full circle? Is we seeing the full circle? This ain't for everybody. This for the ones. This for the ones. Everything is full circle. So, also, that was why the collective abundance rituals, they was hidden for y'all. They wasn't hidden for me like they was hidden for y'all. I actually got my energy back off of those rituals by how, you know what I'm saying, how it gave to y'all. You feel me? So I wasn't really gaining off the abundance rituals. Y'all were, people that was participating was. I wasn't really getting shit. I was getting a little on the back end because I'm filled off of higher frequencies. So when y'all get a wins, when y'all feel good, when y'all step into y'all power, I like that shit. That's my type of food. I don't like the low shit, like the other side, right? But as far as that was my personal shit. That's like giving y'all money out of my bank account. But I also was doing that too. I was giving actual money. I was giving energy, support. I was giving frequency. Like, bro, I was going to physically die if I had kept up another year of what I was doing. And that's facts. I was going to physically die if I had kept on depleting myself, trying to assume the position of source, not understanding that I wasn't generated. And this is the thing, I was teaching y'all the true way, but I was living the half-ass way. I was teaching what I was teaching, and I feel like that's why my teachers ain't public. I couldn't even make them public because they powerful as fuck, and they not for everybody. I was teaching that way, but I was still living in my distortion of I was apart from source. I was apart from that masculine energy. I didn't need that masculine energy. It was me. So I was giving y'all the easier way, all while doing it the hard way, because I felt like that made me more of a god. Somebody say boo boo the fool. Yeah, I'm finna roll me a blunt. Could y'all type boo boo the fool in the comments? I don't mind. Could y'all type boo boo the fucking fool in the comments? Ooh, we child. Woo, can somebody type boo boo the fool in the comments? Cause I really prided myself on doing shit the hard way, y'all. And now seeing the backstory of it, I understand why. Because I wasn't just trying to prove, I wasn't trying to prove nothing on earth. It was some cosmic shit I was trying to prove. You feel me? I was trying to prove that I was, you know what I'm saying, you know, the source and not just the emanation of source, right? It's okay. I was boo-boo the fool. I'm a woman about mine now. I can fucking admit I was teaching y'all the easier route. And I used to say it to my babies all the time in the coven. Y'all know I used to say it all the time. It ain't even taking y'all long as it took me. Shit, what y'all talking about? Y'all got me out. This shit, I'm seeing them change shit immediately. I'm talking about shit changing fast. Shit took me 6-7 years to even get to. You feel me? Shit took me damn near my whole fucking 20s to realize. I'm seeing y'all doing it in months' time. But me, myself, gave y'all the shortcuts because I took the long route. Because I felt like even if the shortcuts was given to me, available to me, it's more powerful if I do it. If I'm going to be worthy to wear the crown. Remember, I'm a super plug back then. If I'm going to be worthy to wear the crown, and if I'm going to be a leader, and if I'm going to have a kingdom and have an empire, I got to be able to withstand whatever the fuck may come. I got to be able to get through it the long way. So I took the long way through everything. I took the hard way. I let that shit unfold. Just so motherfuckers ain't got to. I ain't had nobody do that for me. So I love being there for people because I didn't have it. I ain't had it. I couldn't get. I ain't no read. I wasn't allowed to get readings. I wasn't allowed to allow people into me. I wasn't allowed to do those things because I was supposed to be. If I'm the gateway, I need to be. People need to understand that I'm the gateway. And people feel safe when they know that their crown is secure. Why you think people be so safe with let me in their souls and let me into their life like that? Because they felt that crown. I wasn't just saying that shit. I actually know how to get through some shit. I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's how people, you know what I'm saying, develop trust in me. Because that crown was trustworthy. I was, mind you, the first 37 years of my life, I was the divine masculine. And the only reason it was distorted because I was supposed to be the feminine, I'm a socket. The principles that I stood on, the worth ethics, how I feel about shit, that shit is legit Christ principle. All right? That is legit the true divine masculine current. I have been seeding it on earth through my feminine body for 37 years. Okay? But that wasn't my seat. So now I'm out that seat and I'm home on my throne in my temple on earth. Man, this shit crazy. And so, I'm here for my bridesmaids. Where y'all at, bitches? I don't got disciples. I got 12 bridesmaids. And those 12 bridesmaids have their opposite counterparts. They have their grooms. These are the polarity, you know what I'm saying, the polarity pairs that I tell y'all about. This just my grid of things, right? Where are my bridesmaids? Because for the bridesmaids, right, we got to restore our temples. We have to make earth sacred again. We have to make earth holy again. And we can only do that when we return to our throne and allow the masculine his seat above us, to allow him his crown with no jealousy, with no contempt, with no, you know what I'm saying, understand that he is above for a reason and we are below for a reason. And part of his aboveness is within us, like part of our belowness is within him. So it's never one without the other. Stop playing with me. I'm a woman. Stop playing with me. That shit just really crazy, man. I could just, the whole, how it's all, like, I was so upset with God. I was so upset with God. And it just, it was my own ignorance. But within that ignorance and within my fall to earth, I was able to understand. Like, I get it. It's no war. There was never no war. There was always a misunderstanding. So if there was never no war, what the fuck was I fighting? I was fighting myself. Because no matter how much I fight it, no matter how much I don't have a choice, and that's facts. No matter how much I try to fight it, in a certain sense, I would never be free in the way that most people will be free. And I never experience things in the way that most people experience them. But that's just how it is. So I know I couldn't free myself. I'ma always be an emanation. I'ma always be split. I'ma always be that. I can't change this, so I can at least try to free somebody else. And so that's why I got so hyper focused on saving the world, because and freeing motherfuckers. Don't you want to be free? Don't you want to be sovereign? I'm trying to give you what I can't even give myself. Certain things I'm just bound to. I'ma always see a higher way. I'ma always take the higher route. I'ma always stand on these principles. I'ma always do these things. I'ma always move divine. That's gonna always be there. I can't get away from that. I'm never gonna be able to be a fuck person. I'm never gonna be able to hurt nothing. I'm never gonna be able to take from nothing. I'm never gonna be able to do those things. And so with this remembrance come acceptance. And with acceptance comes true healing. I was the trouble starter. I was the trouble starter in my mama's house. It was me. I rocked that house. I single-handedly caused all the chaos and all the commotion in my mama's house. And in my parents' house, as above, so below, I did the same thing above, and I came here and I did the same thing below. I'm literally playing out the same fucking things. I caused all the commotion because I wanted to know. I'm curious. I ask a lot of questions. How do you think I get to be wisdom? I have to experience certain things just to get the intel off them. Just to build my database. So I have to go through a lot of things, experience a lot of things to even be able to intel a lot of things. And I do that in a short period of time. I wanted to know, right? But I also didn't want to be alone though, right? So I guess I felt like, cause we won, nigga, come with me. Right? Not understanding, like, if Christos would have came, there wouldn't have been a bridge back home. Right? There would have been no way back to source. Right? So he had to stay above and I had to come below. Because I wanted to create. I wanted to experience what it was like to be a mother. Just how our parents had split forth up, produced us from their bodies. I wanted to know what that was like to produce something from my own body. I wanted to know what it was like to be individual. Like, I wanted to be my own person. Like, I never wanted to be like, even in this life, I fucking hate mimickers. I fucking hate people trying to be like other people, because do you know what an honor it is to be yourself? And I think I'm finna cry because, like, it's such an honor to be an individual. And when you a part of something, a unit, most time those pieces of that unit are not aware that they are individual pieces. They just know that they exist for a whole. And on one hand, I am grateful always to exist a part of that whole, but I wanted more than that. I wanted to experience like my ownness. And like I wanted that, but I also wanted to experience that with my partner, with my counterpart. And it was like a choice, right? You fulfill your heart's desire, your soul's desire, or you choose to, remain in your partnership. And I chose my heart's desire, but I hated him for it. And I've just been spewing that hate for a long time. And it is crazy to full circle like this. But then again, it's like relief because I was tired, right? I was fucking tired of thinking or perceiving or being under the illusion that I was alone. Like, so it's like a bittersweet moment because I am grateful for my parents. I am grateful for my position. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful to be of this order. I'm grateful, but I like being an individual. Like I like myself. Like I like focusing on just me. Like I like not being responsible for everything. Like I like that. I like not being tied to something all the time or bound to something. And so like watching that show, like watching how the endless just fight so hard to like just be them, like they just would give up everything, right? Like give up their whole realms, like just to be a person. And in a sense, that's what I did. It's like I still can't even be a person for real. Like I'll never be a person. And so I was like, at least I can help the people then. Like I be like want to know what it kind of like feel like to be normal, to not have all this shit running, like to know like I'm living a life, but it's never been mine. I knew this. Like, and I get mad at humans because y'all don't understand. Like, y'all bullshit. And like y'all get to be something else. And so it's crazy in my physical life. Like I gotta be something else, right? Because I don't know how to be. It's like I kind of get a chance to be something else a little bit, but I still got the other story that got to play out too. So it's sad, but at the same time, like I'm learning to, and I guess that's why it's the end of the freedom fighting, because I can't free myself through other people, right? I can't free myself through other people. And even if I kill myself by helping and giving, I still will be that. And so let me stop wasting my experience to be part person, right? And just enjoy it. And so I be upset, and I hate when bitches be trying to be like me. Like, you don't want to be like me. You don't want to be me. You don't want to be me. You don't want to be me. You don't want to go through what I go through. You don't want to be me. Enjoy who you are. I don't give a fuck what you think your life like compared to whoever life you think greater than yours. And I think that's why I'm so like obsessed and infatuated with children. And I just like to watch children be themselves, because they so young and they not to the point to where they're gonna have to shape shift into something else. They could just be themselves. They could just be little people. And so when I see people comparing themselves to me, and I get upset because, bitch, I came here to watch you. I came here to experience through you what it's like to be a person. Okay, I can't be a person, right? But I can be this close to y'all, right? Like if I come in my body and I actually get here, I may not be a person, but I get to kick it with you. Like I get to see how y'all handle stuff and watch y'all experience stuff that I can't, right? Like being dumb. I swear it be seeming like I be dumb. I'm judging dumb people, but when people be doing dumb things and anything with their life, I swear to God, I be so amused and entertained and all and like, wow, I admire you. I admire that because I can't do that. I can't fuck up. I can't fuck up. Even when I think I make mistakes, they not even mistakes. They just detour to some other shit. I be trying to kick it with the people. That's why I say, like, I be wanting, like, connection and talking and touching and fucking. Woo! Don't leave out that hunching, right? That's just, like, I can get as close as possible, right? So, damn, I'm trying to get close to you, and you trying to be what you think I want you to be. Bitch, I want you to be nothing but Erica. Fuck. I like Erica. I don't need Erica to be a god. I don't need Erica to be a fucking angel. I don't need Erica to be a fucking wizard of Waverly Place. I don't need Erica to be a goddamn monk. I need Erica to be Erica Williams. Okay? I need Erica to be Erica. I need her to talk like Erica. I need her to walk like Erica. I need her to be Erica so I can experience her. I don't need you to be, because I don't need you to be the most spiritual motherfucker in the room. I like Erica. I think Erica is dope. Now, Erica being fake, Erica being who she think I want her to be, Erica, you know what I'm saying, trying to mimic her and pattern her life. Now, I don't even like Erica no more. I think Erica retarded and weird. I'm finna get the fuck away from her. Cause bitch, I like to experience people. I know half of the motherfuckers I'm a meet. They not, you know what I'm saying, gods, or they not on a spiritual journey, or they not, I don't give a fuck. Are you cool? Are you unique? Show me what Earth is about. Show me you. Goddamn. So I just create a bunch of clones around this motherfucker? Earth is the home for the clones now? So Earth is the home of the clones. That's what you telling me? Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know. I was absent. I forgot for a little while. That'd be my issue. I don't need y'all to perform for me. I just be wanting to experience my realm and all the inhabitants and everything in it. And it don't have to be perfect because it's matter. And nothing in matter is even fucking real for real, let alone perfect. Hold on, y'all. I had to stop and roll me a blunt shit. So now, in the Church of Divine Love and Order, it's the new Lemuria in this motherfucker. I'm telling you. For my bridesmaids, ain't no more, whatever you gotta do to get yourself together, bitch. We getting in our seats and we making it a fucking temple. Like, that's like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not fighting. I don't have a battle in me. I'm not upset at anything. Just how I felt foolish when I was doing all that shit with my biological parents, it's just as foolish and ungrateful as I feel now, understanding that I'm really just, you know what I'm saying, all this shit for what? What is it like? That's just like you being upset because you come from old money. Why the fuck is you upset because you come from generational wealth? Trying to prove yourself. Why am I doing it? Right? What was that about? So just understanding that it was my own misunderstandings. I don't got that in me. I'm trying to rectify. I'm trying to amend. Write me back into the inheritance. All right, write me back into the covenant. I sit down, take care of me, envelop me, do it for me. I don't want to do a fucking thing but what I said, and be a gypsy and spread joy and spread togetherness. That's it. I take it back. It was a misunderstanding. I apologize. Like I had to literally apologize to my mama before she died, and I keep apologizing to my biological dad because like I was fucked up, and I just was volatile, and it just was a lot of inner shit going on that y'all couldn't understand. But I'm sorry. Y'all were the best parents for me. Like I needed y'all. That's what I had to do to my biological parents. So I'm not too proud to admit that I was wrong. I ain't gonna say I was just wrong, but I was just, I had to see for myself. I saw for myself. I don't want to see anymore. I don't want to see anymore. I tried it. I don't like it. I don't want to work. I don't want to be a laborer. I don't want to have to worry about shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't want to help nobody, free nobody, save nobody. I just want to, enjoy being a half of a person I could be. Ooh, I'm not masculine. I'm a woman. I'm feminine. I'm a socket. I'm only meant for the biggest and the highest of plugs. I don't want to be a man. I don't want to work like a man. I don't want to think like a man. I'm going to say that shit every fucking live. Man, I'm sorry for thinking that I could. Even though I did, it wasn't without injury. So, no, we're not saying that women can't do what men do. You should want to, bitch. Shit. Nah, we're not saying that women are, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you shouldn't even want to. If you truly knew the specifics behind everything, if you truly knew your role, and if you truly understood that you was only making it harder for yourself by being divided, you take on all that responsibility yourself. And then you bitch and you whine and you cry about it. Right? Successful women that don't need men, that don't need men per se, don't understand that in them not needing the men, that's just, reinforcing the split. So you're going to have to keep working. You're going to have to keep giving up your essence for that success. And I just couldn't do it at the expense of me dying. I got a daughter. And she told me, we was talking about this the other day before she went off to school. She don't give a fuck about what I had to walk away from. She want her mama alive. That's what she told me. Because I was in there moping about not freedom fighting no more and about having to be feminine and I'm a plug. And she like, well, just find you something feminine to do. Just don't go doing stuff that's going to hurt you because I need my mama, a.k.a. And that was big coming from her because y'all know that girl materialistic. Right? She don't even care. She just want her mama alive. And I plan on living a long time and not just a poor quality. I look good for to be 38, almost 38 years old. There's a youthful vitality within me. And I want to keep it there. And I can't keep it there if I'm fucking acting like a man. I'm not the crown. Like Mirage told me, bitch, you're not the head of the household no more. And don't y'all know I used to hate in church when motherfuckers get up there and say, giving honor to God, which is the head of my life. Like, we just so fucking disrespectful, bro. I used to hate when folks get up there giving honor to God, who is the head of my life. Bitch, what he did for you? Just country and jealous. Listen, just country and jealous. This nigga ain't did shit for you. I did more for my baby. Look, they ain't had nothing to do with me. Giving honor to God, that's the head of my life. Like, man, oh, that shit crazy. So it should be giving honor to my parents, who is the source of my life. Giving honor to my parents. That's how I'm gonna start. That's how when I start in my church, before I get to talking to y'all motherfuckers, I'm gonna say giving honor to my parents, who are the source of my life, because that's actual factuals. Right? I'm not gonna say giving honor to God, because that denotes one thing and not both things, all things. So giving honor to my parents, who is the source of my life. Honor thy mother and thy father. Right? That's how we're gonna be starting off in the church. Nah. And we're gonna be eating. We're gonna be eating while I'm preaching. Cause we ain't gonna wait till the after and go fellowship. You might be hungry up in that motherfucker. Give me a piece of that chicken. So yeah, man. That's where I'm at with it. Every day shit is happening to soften me, because I ain't gonna hold y'all, this been for a long time coming. So it's not just easy as saying like, oh yeah, it's over with, so but situations are happening in my life to force me to surrender control, and now I can't even just lie, I'm just surrendering off tops. Every day I say remove my strength. Once upon a time I used to be asking for strength. But now, understanding asking for strength, I'm going to be put in more situations where I have to be strong. And so I start my day off by saying soft risings. Remove my strength. I am no longer a warrior. Okay? I surrender to divine love and order. Put me on the easy street, baby. Put me on the correct path. Don't give me no damn strength. I ain't strong. I am aspiring to be as soft as I could possibly be. Because the softer I am, the more open I am. And the more open I am, the more I have space for to receive all that is for me. Oh, we're going to be eating that motherfucker for shit show. Chicken wings, turkey wings. I'm gonna have motherfucker be refilling plates and shit doing the sermon. We ain't finna be up in there hungry. That's why you can't focus. That's why you can't focus, huh? But just restoring I ain't gonna lie, it's been scary as hell, because like snatching my control like that, after being assuming the crown for so long, it's a different protocol. So I'm literally having to teach my body and everything how to actually trust in something greater than myself. Right? Vegetarian. Oh, okay. We have a little salad bar. A little cucumber melon up in there. You like that? You little salad bar. We're gonna have a little lemonade, little mimosas up in there. Cause you can't retain nothing when you hungry. This is the church of divine love now. We gotta have some love in that motherfucker. Good food is love. Good drink is love. Good communion is love. Nah, I'm gonna give you this order. I'm gonna give you this word. Nah, but we gonna have some love in this motherfucker. We gonna have that now. We ain't finna be up in this motherfucker hungry, cause I'm lose you. But man, yikes, what a time to be alive. It's just crazy. I said all this shit, but I did not know I was talking about myself. So basically my lives and shit, I'm gonna go back and watch my old lives, because I be talking to myself. You feel me? I be talking to myself. And also, let me say this before I get out of here. Right? And this off topic, but I meant to make a live about this, but I sort of forgot. I had seen some bloggers say that some paperwork here came out about Dirk not snitching on Von, and it was some paperwork that came out that supposedly backed the claims that he didn't snitch on Von. And I was gonna make a whole live about that, but you know what? I'm not finna make no live about that, because people that still believe in the judicial system and they still think that, you know, the false powers that be don't run that shit. I can't be going back and forth with these people at this juncture of my life. If you believe in, you know what I'm saying, in whatever paperwork they gave you for Dirk, right? But you don't believe in nothing that they got going any other time, I cannot take you serious. You didn't listen, you didn't believe no lawyer, you didn't believe no judicial system when your cousin Ray Ray was finna go to the feds, but you believe any document that come out about Dirk. The only reason the false powers that be would be letting any type of paperwork clearing Dirk from anything is so they can hide themselves. Do y'all know how close they is to people actually being able to point one of them out if people keep talking about Dirk? Right? So I was finna make a whole video about that, but it's like, you know what, you gotta let people believe what they believe. You gotta let people, whatever y'all feel is clever at this point. It wasn't even worth a whole video. That's why I just said it in here, because I'm finna get ready to get out of here. Y'all believe, y'all pick and choose when y'all want to believe in the government and shit like that. I can't take y'all serious, baby. The false powers that be will only say that Dirk ass ain't this, so it won't lead to the shadow people. Because if everybody keep on investigating this, if everybody keep on, you know what I'm saying, whatever, somebody gonna be forced to say something, and then we're gonna be seeing Dirk ass unresponsive. All right? So I'm gonna need y'all to act like y'all know what the brotherhood is. I'm gonna need y'all to act like how they do favors for each other and how it's nothing to, you know what I'm saying, falsify some whatever. So as to, you know what I'm saying, I told y'all this was tie up loose end season. I can't take y'all serious. Everybody know that Dirk ass, this was all, you know what I'm saying, a part of the sacrificing of King Von. We not finna keep on going back over the semantics of this shit. It's down to 4.5 years old at this point. It'll be 5 in November. Okay? So that's all I gotta say about that. I'm not arguing with people that believe in the government. I'm not arguing with people that believe that the judicial system, that lawyers tell the truth. I'm not finna argue with people that believe that lawyers are on your side just because you pay them. I'm not finna debate with you type of people. You are very still in the matrix, and nothing I'm gonna say is gonna make sense to you, so it's pointless. It's fucking pointless. With that being said, right? I don't know. I might get back in. Ain't no telling. I just get, whenever I feel like going live, I just be going live. Y'all, I put a lot of this information on my threads. If you not following my threads, what you doing? I posted a lot of, I went way more in depth with what I was talking about today on my threads. Okay? So y'all go check that out. Okay? If you're not following my threads, follow my threads. It's the Grand Supreme, Gyla Supreme. Okay? Because I dropped a lot of info. That's why I be putting most of my shit. But the hot off the press, it's in my chat. It's in my chat. Because motherfuckers been hitting me up talking about they got questions and shit. Y'all know I'm off duty. Y'all know I'm retired. Y'all know I'm retired. I can't help y'all. Like, I've been getting y'all emails and y'all, you know, say about needing readings and stuff. I'm retired, you guys. The best thing I could give y'all is these lives. Or if you in my chat or on my threads. Like, that's as far as it goes. Right? That's all I can do right now. They always trying to show something because they know low ass people. I swear to God. I swear. That's why I say I can't even, some shit ain't even worth making a whole video about. You know, I got more pressing things that's going on for shit show, nigga. It's the end and beginning of the world at the same time. Oh, y'all crazy as fuck. Actually, I be telling the chat all the time, like, I don't think people understand the significance of what's fucking happening around this bitch, because of it's like that. It's like that. But let me go get Sabre ass. I left his ass in the garage because he be doing all that yipping. If I come back on, I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably finna chill out for the rest of the day. Might go kick it with my sister because I haven't really been able to kick it with people like I want to as of late. Other than that, I might get back on later. I don't know. Check my threads out, y'all.